What is up, guys? Welcome back to another Zane build. In this Zane build, we're going over the gun barrier again, and this is probably my final build just because this one seems to be working the best for me. As you can see, we're doing negative 50% gun damage, negative 50% elemental. I'm sorry, that's 45%, and then another 50% on both incinerary and shock. Now, with that being said, the Sentinel did get a buff, but not good enough, so we're switching back to the gun barrier. We're going a little bit down the green tree, which I know I haven't done yet. So this is Mayhem 3, True Vault Hunter mode. We're going to be using the Crossroads, which really isn't that important. And then the Flacker, which you guys know I have talked about a lot, and how I just love the Flacker, especially the radioactive element on it. It's great. Radiation is great on the Flacker. The Cutsman, this one's going to be pretty important for this build. So I've had several Cutsmen, and I actually have one with a good roll now after making this. And you want one with charge speed and projectile speed. We also have the Duck, or the Duke, whichever you prefer to call it, which is just going to be our basic kinetic damage because I like its ability, not the roll on it. The Transformer, you guys know I'm big about the Transformer, and normally I wouldn't be using Cutsman, I'd be using that purple rocket with that, but I have switched because you can actually damage yourself with the Cutsman. Didn't know this until one of my friends that does a Moe's build told me about it. And of course the Deathless, which is going to be doubling our shields because Zane has very low health capacity. We also just have a very generic grenade that's not going to really be helping us. I believe it is just a normal electric hex. But as you can see, this Deathless is level 39. It gives me a lot of luck. It gives me 100% shield capacity and more rate and less delay. So this is just a great thing for me. The corrosive damage, not something I'm a big fan of just because I don't use corrosive. I prefer if it gave me incinerary, but it's whatever. So feel free to pause the screen at any time if you want to see what I'm running. These are, each of the skills that I'm going to slowly go down. Most of these do gun damage except for this one. We're using quick breather and whatever that word is that I don't know how to pronounce. Schadenfreude? Sure. Both of those are going to be helping our shields because, again, we have shields and no health, so we're not going to be going down anything that regenerates health. We have more gun damage here, and then here we have more cooldown and then recharge rate. Now, you can go down this one for health regen if you don't have the Deathless, and those two middle ones are good, especially the damage resistance is pretty good. So, both of those are going to be great. Having the enemies lock onto our Digiclone as well, that's going to be an excellent one to have too. Here we have more gun damage, more movement speed. That adds up to more gun damage because the other one does movement or gun damage per movement speed. More reload speed, so that's higher DPS. This gives us bonus kill skill time and how much the bonus is, which is great. And then here we have more fire rate, so that's more DPS. I went 4 out of 5 on this one. I could have went 5 out of 5, but I just went 4 out of 5 because my class mod does extra shot. That doesn't really do a whole lot for me, but I need to get down to the bottom of the tree, and the lifesteal isn't going to help me any. And then we have, of course, this kill skill, this skill, which unlocks all of our kill skills. And then here's what's on my barrier. This one has health regen, which I know is useless, but it has the recharge delay and the reload speed, which is going to be more DPS and, being able to survive longer. And couldn't really unlock these other ones, so that's why we're going with that one, even though it has health regen. That one at the bottom left would be better, but meh. More reload speed on that top one, and more movement speed, which is more DPS and overall damage. So, this build is pretty much about moving. I haven't even looked to see if anyone's made a guide like this. I've been spending a lot of time just playing the game. I'm so behind on just YouTube content in general. Here's my Guardian rank also, to know that, I don't have any stupid powerful Guardian rank. The best thing I have is the ability to have bonus luck after killing an enemy. So once again, my cutscene, not the best cutscene. So you can get a better cutscene than that, and as you can see, we even have the resistance and everything, and we're doing a decent amount of damage to Tron. So we're pretty much in the negative here. And I'm going to show you, a few runs of this. There's another run that I'm going to do right after this, and I could show you the one where I basically destroy him instantly, where there's basically no buff. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to show you guys this one. The one where, it takes me a decent amount of time to actually take down Tron. So, Tron is probably my favorite boss to farm. Now, that being said, you can farm other bosses with this. You can farm the Grave Lord if you want. course, you're going to need probably a different elemental catchment. I'd go for Incinerary, because of that, but I don't have an Incinerary catchment anymore, so I am looking to get one that is Incinerary to replace that Crossroads, because the Crossroads just honestly doesn't feel like it's doing anything for me anymore, which I hate to say, because that gun was really good early on. The gun feels better against more Barker-like enemies, so I'm feeling going to give it a flak instead. But as you can see here, we're doing a solid amount of damage. Now this pistol, of course, is buffed, so not the most accurate display. But as you can see, I have no solid anointments, nothing that's actually helping me, and I'm doing pretty decent. So I recommend you guys try this build out. It's all about the barrier pretty much, and just having your abilities out, and they recharge so fast that you're going to have them back to be able to get your abilities, to get more kill skills, and it's great. This is my favorite build that I've made so far, and it works better than the solid orange and partially blue, or solid blue and partially orange. I like the full blue and then partially of both the green and orange tree, or red, whichever. It looks more red when you're in the menu, but whenever you're like respecing, it looks red. Anyways, back to the actual point. It feels good. This build feels great, and if you can get a cutscene that has an anointment for you, that would be great for you, obviously. But another thing you want to look for on your cutsmen are certain rolls, like the projectile speed and the charge speed. Here we go. This one's pretty neutral with the gun damage, and then enemies are going to have an additional 45% health, and you can see I'm going to kill it even faster just using, I think, mainly the cutsman. And with this build, since SMG ammo seems to be the more common ammo, you actually don't go ripping through your ammo stupid fast like you do with the other build. So this build feels very good. And
no, not me! Shoot him!
After I kill the boss. Just to make sure I don't run out of ammo in this. And as you can see, that's some pretty decent damage, and I even missed a few of those shots, I do believe. And the cutscene does a lot of work with this build, and I think it's great. I love the cutscene, and I want another one. But yeah, get you guys a good cutscene, a good roll on it, some good anointments. Same goes for Flacco. Both of those pretty much required for this character, it feels like. I know a lot of people will say Flacco and cutscene is better than any character, but it's really what Zane needs to be incredibly useful. So this is probably my last and final Zane build, unless they add more skill trees or buff some skills or something. Until then, this is going to be my last Zane build, because this kind of feels like the end game of Zane. And I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this is, at least close to what you're building, and, you're like, hey, that's great, that's what I'm using. I'm glad to know that this is the best. Or maybe it's super far off and you feel like you don't do enough damage, and then you can switch to this and it'll hopefully be better for you. Anyways, I hope this helped you in some way. If it did, be sure to like and share the video with other Zane players, because this is an insane build. So yeah, and if you guys want to see more Borderlands stuff, I'm going to be doing some stuff with particularly the other characters in the future. I've kind of slowed down on leveling them up. I haven't even started my nose yet, and my Amara is like a third through the story, so it's going to be a while before I work on anything crazy with them, but more than likely, Amara will be nerfed before I get there. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next video, whatever Borderlands video that may.
Throw in the barrier!